Welcome to the Monterey Cowboy Poetry and Music Festival.
There's not a whole lot of people that really paint the way he painted.
I'm so excited about that.
A three-day gathering of Western art, artisans, cowboy poets, and singer-songwriters. All in celebration of the Western lifestyle.
Everything about it. I like being on my horses. You know, I like roping, doctoring cattle.
It's just great to show our history and, you know, getting together with other ranch families.
We came for the Sons of the San Joaquin.
The cowboy music you hear at this festival is not the country music you hear on the radio. Instead, it's stories of the cowboy life of the rural West, often told by performers who've lived it.
I tell him that cowboy's a verb, not a noun. It's what you do more than a name.
Like poet and storyteller Waddy Mitchell, who spent decades as a working Nevada cowboy.
I spent 26 years as a buckaroo, and now I talk about it.
Well, it's more of a lifestyle than it is a business, you know. It's, we just love the music and the poetry and all that kind of thing, keeping the Western lifestyle alive, you know.
Last night I had a cowboy's dream.
The beloved Don Edwards is one of the best-known performers in cowboy music, which has been around as long as cowboys.
Actually, cowboy music was a branch of folk music. Everybody knew old cowboy songs, you know, the old Chisholm Trail and Whoopie-Tie-Yi-Yo and all those old cowboy songs that they sang.
This is a song that I wrote after some conversations with my son on satellite phone a few weeks before he came back from Afghanistan.
But the tunes aren't just about loping along and singing a song. After all, life in the West, with its harsh weather, hard work, and long days horseback, is no easy thing. And performers aren't shy about writing about those realities and other issues as well.
That transport chopper's leaving now to take us to the plain. Me and my boys are good as gone. So, Lord, heal our nation. Oh, Lord, heal our land.
But while the topics can sometimes get serious,
it's not that easy trying to make a go of it in this day and age as an accordion-playing, yodeling cowboy.
there's no one quite like Sourdough Slim to lighten the mood.
In fact, I hate to bring it up, but this accordion has been into the pawnbrokers so many times, he can play the thing better than I can.
Cowboy music comes in many forms. Like Kitty Moffat's serenade to a girl's best friend, her pistol.
It's radiating heat from a custom holster.
And the Western swing and jazz-flavored music of cowbop. There's other talent on display at the festival as well. One of the cool things about the Monterey Festival is the gear show. Here you can find all kinds of cool cowboy stuff, art to hang on your wall, jewelry to hang around your neck, and bridles, bits, and spurs for your horse.
And this is our line of what we call horseshoe brand hardware that you would use on the Western gear.
Colleen Watt is manning the booth for husband Jeremiah, a well-known custom saddle maker and silversmith.
He does it all hand engraved. Here's a piece of his, this is a bracelet that he made many years ago. And it's filigree, which he cuts all that out of the silver after he engraves it.
That was Carmel Beach.
Nearby is the Western art of the late Jack Swanson.
He was very much into the California history, like the bandits of California, like Joaquin Murrieta. You'll see grizzly bears being roped on Carmel Beach.
Celebrating that history and heritage and its timeless values are what this festival and others like it across the country are all about.
She belongs to the land.
Few people would associate Monterey, California with cowboys, but this is where the Spanish introduced the cattle ranching lifestyle that gave birth to the vaquero traditions that eventually developed into what we now know as the American cowboy.
The Spanish people brought the cattle here, and the Spanish people brought the horses here. So, kind of got to say, that there'd be no cowboys without the Spanish culture. And we honor that here in old Monterey. And California is a great example historically of the true roots of our calling.
California was one of the largest cattle producing states in the nation for many, many years, and it's still a very huge competitor in the cattle industry.
It's got to come from the heart. It ain't something that comes from the mind.
And if the Spaniards could talk, the stories they could tell.
And as long as there are cowboys and cowgirls, horses and cattle,
Here we go now. Home, home on the range.
people will gather to celebrate the life in the West so many of us love.